It's been a month, hasn't it? I mean, for me, one minute I'm planning a birthday party with my 10-year-old and then looking at my phone and seeing the worst things, the scariest things happening through my social media feed, through the news. And then you look up and there are your kids and they need dinner and they want hugs. And you look down again at that phone and someone's being shot in the street. How do you do this? How do you show up for your family, for the people you love, without burying your head in the sand, without ignoring the very real things, and how hard it is to experience those things in the way that we're experiencing them through our media consumption, through our online things. We aren't really designed to be able to function this way, to experience tragedy after tragedy after tragedy, and yet look up and see nothing here has changed. Right? My house looks the same. My kids are the same. My immediate environment has not changed, no matter how rapidly it feels like the world is shifting. And that's okay. It's important to remember that, because your actual job, your actual responsibility, your actual way that you can change the world is to be present here, where you live, with the people you love. And that doesn't mean ignoring what's happening. That doesn't mean not having all your feelings about that. That doesn't mean just trying to ignore the fear that comes up, because there is so much fear over understanding and seeing that the world is not a safe place. This is not the place we want our kids to be growing up in. This is not the world we want them to inherit. This is not ideal. I get it. And your actual power, your actual area of control and influence is right here with these people. Maybe you can't give them the world you want them to have, but you can equip them to be the people the world needs. You can equip yourself to meet the world as it is and make it better. And that's not some big, grand, sweeping action. There are people who can do what looks big, what we see on the news right now. There are people who live in places where the immediate right and good thing to do is to go outside and take action and put themselves on the line in ways that are scary and brave and communal. If you're watching this, you're probably not one of those people who lives in one of those places and has one of those options. What you do have the option of doing is investing completely now in what you can do, in raising children who care, in saying something out loud, in finding ways to support, in finding ways to advocate. Don't let how big the problem is freeze you, make you feel helpless, and make you feel that feeling of just wanting to curl up inside and hide under the covers. And the only thing keeps you from doing that sometimes after you look down at your phone is that person who doesn't know fully what's going on and just wants your attention, needs your attention, needs dinner again, needs to find their backpack, needs to know where their permission slip is. And that's good. That keeps you grounded in here, in now, in what you can do. Stay here. Stay now. Take some breaths. You can regulate your own self through all of this, no matter how overwhelming or despairing some of it feels. You can know and not be overwhelmed. And everyone's line is different. And you may have to draw that line a little further back than other people. And that's okay. Because the action, the responsible, caring action you are going to invest in is in raising children and yourself toward being able to meet the world as it is and bring change for the better. The smallest things tip the scales in that direction. The smallest actions faithfully delivered over time move the needle toward justice. And I know you're going to figure out how to do that. Right now, just come back to here. Come back to now. And remember that here is where you have influence. So use that influence here and now. And that includes figuring out what you're going to tell your kids about what's going on in the world and how you're going to equip them to handle the world as it is, to go out with courage and strength and compassion into this imperfect and broken world. And I'm going to talk about that in another video.